कृष्णदास प्रभु जब कीर्तन करते थे, कई बार हम देखा ये महाप्रभु के शिल गुरुदेव उनकी प्रधान हम देखा कृष्णदास प्रभु की
I've seen in Krishnadas Prabhu, he would never be lazy. He was never lazy, Krishnadas Prabhu. Whenever you would call him, he would start doing the kirtan with so much eagerness, and so many times he's gone with me to preaching, like some travelings with me. When I did some Bhagavad Saptaha in Gujarat, for example, or Lucknow also, and many places I've been, like Madhya Pradesh also. Sometimes, many times he has come with me. He came with me to my programs. So really, we see one word we can say, really. Just like, for example, Swarupa Damodar and Rai Ramananda used to do beautiful kirtan, and Mahaprabhu used to become intoxicated. So in the same way, when Krishnadas Prabhu used to do kirtan, I've seen many times that Gurudev himself used to cry, especially in the appearance and disappearance of Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj. Gurudev used to order him to do kirtan, Janila Pramadhana, for his Gurudev. So in the disappearance of Bhakti Pragyana Keshav Goswami Maharaj, when Krishnadas Prabhu used to do this kirtan, Gurudev used to cry, and all flow of tears coming from Gurudev's eyes at this moment. His kirtan really used to touch our hearts. Everybody does kirtan, true, it's true. But what is really kirtan? Srila Jiva Goswami Pad, he wrote, what is the definition of kirtan? Wait. You can do in any like a note. Those who do kirtan, Bhagavan is accepting their moods. Actually, their moods. Lord accepts our moods. Maybe a scholar knows so much Sanskrit, but maybe a person doesn't know so much Sanskrit, is like foolish, didn't study Sanskrit, but Bhagavan accepts his moods. So everybody does kirtan, but the kirtan of Krishnadas is very special. So in our Keshav Gaudiya Mata, Shai Prabhu and Krishnadas Prabhuji, they were like the emperor of kirtans, both of them. Especially in the time of Janmastami and Radhastami, Gurudev used to call to them to chant this song, like guiding them which song to sing, and they used to sing like with such a beautiful voice, touching the heart of Gurudev with their melody and his notes and everything. Actually, bhajana means when you melt the heart of Guru and Vaishnavas, then you can attain to God and you get the mercy of God. Every day you say, Gurudeva, please give me mercy. Kri means to serve, and pa means to get. You have to do something, some service.
जिससे भगवान जितने गुण दिया है,
So whatever quality God gave you,
कैसे सेवा में लगाए,
you have to serve with that quality,
इसलिए हमारे कृष्णदास गुरु के
with those qualities you have.
नहीं था,
So Krishna said this quality of doing kirtan.
हाँ, संस्कृत सुधारने का।
But still, he also you do any all other service. He used to. I've seen he used to cook also.
दिल्ली में प्रचार में
Many times we went to preach together in Delhi
यही जन्माष्टमी के समय
for the time of Janmashtami
अनुकूल आदि संग्रह करने के लिए और
to collect some funds for Janmashtami.
पार्क में जाते थे, वहीं पर रहते थे। उस
So yesterday, stay one part of Delhi in the house of Ramananda Prabhuji. Even we used to stay.
ये हमारे साथ जाते थे।
So Krishnadas Prabhu used to come with me, and
5-6 जाते थे और ये अकेला जो है रहता था, ये कार्यक्रम में नहीं जाते थे, वो हम लोग के लिए सारे भजन की व्यवस्था
so we were 5-6 persons, but he would not go for collection, and he used to arrange the food for us and everything.
कुछ करते थे और इतने
He used to do everything
रसिक बना
and cook such delicious food.
उस घर के जो गृहस्थानी जो है बहुत प्रसन्न होते थे।
So the householders where we were staying, they were so happy with us.
जब आओगे इस एक ब्रह्मचर्य के लेकर का
They used to say, Maharaj, when you come, please bring that brahmachari, like Krishnadas Prabhu.
हम शेयर पार्क में जो है
In the Sierra Park, that place of Delhi.
में हम रहते थे, सी ब्लॉक
In that block, the C block, used to go there.
बंगाली था, उसके घर में हम
There was some Bengali who used to stay there in his house. So he used to be so
और
pleased.
उनके परिवार आदि सब प्रसाद भी पाते थे और फिर हम लोग
So he used to do prasada for us.
4 बजे से 5 बजे से लेकर के 8 बजे तक हम लोग कीर्तन
And 4 to 5 until 8, he used to do
रसी बना करके
kirtan.
फिर हमें कीर्तन में वो
Then after cooking, he used to join the kirtan. He was never lazy, I've seen.
वो कार्य ज्यादा मैं कीर्तन करता मेरा गला बैठ जाएगा,
Some kirtaniyas, they say,
किंतु कृष्णदास गुरु की जो है
oh, I've sang so much, if I sing so much, my throat would be not good, like this. But Krishnadas didn't have this.
सेवा में लगता
He was always absorbed in any service, and with so much love.
है, जिसको देखते थे ऐसे आलिंगन करते थे।
He used to see us like an embrace, just like the nature of Kshatrita Maharaj. The nature of Krishnadas also like this.
उनके व्यवहार भी बहुत अच्छा है।
His behavior is so beautiful.
आशीर्वाद की बस है। आज हम लोग को छोड़ करके
So now he's left us and left, but actually he went to the service of Gurudev. When the Vaishnavas, they go,
कहाँ जाएंगे?
where do they go to? They go to the service of Gurudev. Gurudev is called to them. You see, Ajamil, he just gave the son's name, his son's name Narayana. If by only speaking the name of his son, and he got Vaikuntha,
क्या लिखा है? नमाभसे अजामिल पाइलो वैकुंठ। वो भी कैसे? बेटा के नाम रख दिया।
he got Vaikuntha, he attained to Vaikuntha just by speaking his son's name.
तो हमने कृष्णदास को सद्गुरु आश्रय किया।
So imagine, Krishnadas, he took shelter of Guru, he used to chant holy names, he had the Nishta.
श्लोक ज्यादा नहीं, शास्त्र में जब बेटा के नाम उच्चारण करके पुत्रो का चरित्र नाम पुत्र बेटा के नाम रख दिया नारायण, उससे यदि उसके वैकुंठ प्राप्ति।
So because of this he got Narayana. Oh, Vaikuntha. Right, Ajamil, because his son's name was Narayana. By speaking Namabhas,
वो भी कैसे? बेटा के नाम रख दिया।
speaking his son's name.
शास्त्र में जब ऐसी लिख रहे हैं, तो हमने कृष्णदास को सद्गुरु आश्रय
So you see, Krishnadas Prabhu, he took shelter of Sadguru, bona fide Guru. He did sadhana bhajan, he used to chant holy names with Nishtha,
नाम है।
in holy names.
श्लोक ज्यादा नहीं
He didn't
करने बात वो कहते थे।
He didn't speak many slokas. He couldn't speak many slokas. He told Gurudeva, don't ask me sloka. Just but kirtan, because Gurudeva also used to tell him to learn shlokas from Gita and everything, but he wouldn't be able to memorize so many shlokas. But all the kirtans in Bengali, Hindi, beautiful melody and everything, singing. Everybody was pleased. Where Sridhar Maharaj used to do Bhagavatam, he also used to bring Krishnadas. Everybody was pleased with him. especially in the time of Navadip Parikrama or Vajramandala Parikrama,
विशेष करके नवद्वीप
where there are so many people,
और एक
especially in
सेकंड
Navadip Parikrama. In 1 second, he used to take the mic and start doing kirtan, and everybody was like captivated by his kirtan.
आ जाता है कुछ समझता जो है आज इनकी इतने वास्तव को समझता आंखों की तरफ आ जाता है कुछ समझता जो है आज
Now we're thinking about this, not like about today, but in like who will do this? But in the past, he was doing this in such a beautiful way.
इनकी इतने सुंदर हजारों लोग लाखों लोग एक हजारों लोग की कीर्तन में उन्होंने क्या करते थे
So thousands of people, he used to make thousands of people dance.
राधे 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 राधे
Like Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. All these kirtans he was doing in such a beautiful way.
सेवा वैष्णव की प्रति विनम्रता की ऐसी
Serving the Vaishnavas, service mood every day. And Gurudev told him,
विवाह मत करना
don't marry. He told
मुझे विवाह करना
Gurudev, I want to marry. I have to marry. Gurudev said, Gurudev said, until I'm in this world, don't marry. Like until I'm in this world.
अच्छा ठीक है
Then he said, okay.
उन्होंने विवाह आदि नहीं किया
So when Gurudev was still here, he didn't marry for a long time. He was with Gurudev, following the life of Brahmachari.
ये हमारे क्या नाम
Then he got married to Nandini Didi.
चलो गृहस्थ धर्म के पालन
And okay, also for the Grihastha Dharma. Just like Mahaprabhu also.
महाप्रभु पहले क्या धर्म पालन
Mahaprabhu first, he followed which Dharma?
ब्रह्मचारी धर्म
The rules of Brahmachari. Then Mahaprabhu, he got married, wasn't it?
इसलिए ये दोष नहीं है
So this is not any faults. This is not faults.
इसलिए शास्त्र में कहा गया
Like, not a defect, not a flaw.
सही बड़ा अभक्त
Like Bhajana say, the Shastra say, those who are do the bhajan, they are higher. It doesn't matter their family or their case or anything. Those who do the bhajan, they are higher.
स्कूल के है
Doesn't matter which dynasty, which family or
आश्रम में
which ashram they are in.
बड़े हो जाएंगे
It doesn't mean that just because you took sannyas you're higher.
संन्यास लेने से जब श्रेष्ठ हो जाएंगे ऐसी भी बात नहीं
No.
है देखा हमारे रामचंद्र प्रभु
You see, our Ramachandra Prabhu.
है मैंने कभी कोई कहा था उसके
Sometimes they say that inside
और बाहर जो है
inside
सफेद कपड़ा
he is like
है मैंने कभी कोई कहा था उसके अंदर जो है लाल कपड़ा है
sometimes I say that inside he is wearing saffron cloth, but outside, like externally, he is wearing white cloth. Ramachandra Prabhu.
महाप्रभु के लीला आदि कर रहे हैं
So he's making leelas just like Mahaprabhu, because Mahaprabhu externally he was golden color, and inside Krishna, like a dark color. Mahaprabhu.
जो है सफेद
So externally Ramachandra is white cloth, and internally he's wearing red cloth, like saffron cloth. And Krishnadas Prabhu is also like this.
ब्रह्मचारी से फिर गृहस्थ बने
So he was brahmachari and then grihastha,
सेवा हुई सेवा नहीं
and but still he continued serving, because life's goal is to serve. You can stay in any bhajan and do
इसलिए कहते हैं
in any ashram and do bhajan.
सूत्र के नॉय यही किस्म सबसे वेदना यही वो सन्यासी और ब्रह्मचारी
You can be a sannyasi, a grihastha, doesn't matter. But if you knows Krishna Tattva, if you knows about Krishna, you are higher. You are like guru. You are considered guru. So the Vedas, they have evidence about that. So when the time came,
चरण कमल की सेवा आदि का सेवा देने के लिए उठा ले जैसे जिस प्रकार हम रास की कथा हम वर्णन करते जा रहे हैं कुछ गोपियां जो है आते हैं भगवान अपने लिए ग्रस्त उससे नहीं बात जो कृष्ण तत्ववेत्ता होता है कृष्ण के बारे में जो अनुभव करते हैं वो श्रेष्ठ उसके गुरु माना जाता है तो इसी प्रकार अनेक प्रमाण है शास्त्र को जब भगवान इस पर जब समय आते हैं
so when the time came,
अपने
Bhagavan took him,
सेवा आदि का सेवा देने के लिए उठा ले जैसे जिस प्रकार हम रास की कथा हम वर्णन करते
just like about Rasa Leela also here,
अपने
that some gopis,
माता-पिता सास ससुर अथवा
they,
के द्वारा
like their husbands, their son-in-law, father-in-law, mother-in-law, they locked them in the house. And
अत्यंत
In the fires of separation, the gopis, they left that body, and with Anita see the body, they went to Krishna, they met Krishna. So in the same way, the Shuddha Vaishnavas, those who chant holy names and take Diksha from Sadguru, bona fide Guru, when they give up their body, it's not like normal people leaving their body, don't think that. It's just like a snake that changes skin and comes outside. So in the same way, when someone takes shelter of Guru and does the bhajan, it's also like that. Actually, in the Gita, we see it's written, Basamsi Jirnani Jatabhaya, like the body is like a cloth and we are changing cloth. But this is only for normal jivas, those who don't do the bhajan. This is for them. But for Vaishnavas, this sloka, doesn't apply. For Vaishnava, it's that the conception that we told for the gopis just now. So if someone took shelter of Guru and the Guru accepts this person, I'll give him some example to you. Once in Houston or someone in America, I was there with Gurudev, and one person told Gurudev, my son, he's like 12 or 14, you gave him years old and you gave him Harinam. And Gurudev called him and said, what are you doing? Like Gurudev gave Harinam to this boy. Even Diksha Gurudev gave to the son of this devotee. And then the father of this boy, the devotee came to Gurudev and said, Gurudev, you gave Diksha and everything to my son, but he's not following properly. Because he's 12, 14 years old. Sometimes he chants the mantra, sometimes not. What will happen to him? Then Gurudev gave a beautiful example. Gurudev said, look, imagine there was a king and he had a servant. The servant used to work like very absorbed, like dedicated work, and the king used to give him money, like salary. But one day, the servant said, Maharaj, I work in your house, I'm your servant here, like a maid or something. I'm always paying attention, I'm paying attention at what you need, how are you, everything. But you have a small son of 5 years old. He doesn't do anything, and you take him and put him on your lap, like giving affection to him when he comes. You take him and put him on your lap, in your back, with so much love with him. But you don't do these things with me. Then the king said to this maid, like to this man, servant, he said, okay, you work in my house, I give you money, like I pay you. But if somebody offers you more money than me, what do? You will give up me and you go to work in another place. For example, if you work in some company and you get some money in this company, if other company offers you more money, like for example 40,000 rupees, more 1,000 rupees than what you're getting in the first company, what will you do? You leave the company that you earn 25,000 rupees and you go to the company where your salary will be 40,000 rupees and you get so many other facilities. So the king told to the servants, now you work for me, everything okay. But your goal actually is just the money. It's the money. And our relationship is that I'm the king and you're my servants, my employer. But my son, he's small. Now he's only like watching TV, eating, drinking here and there. But I have a hope. That what? When he grows older, when he grows up, he'll sit on my throne and will take care of my kingdom. He'll never leave me and go to other place. So this is my hope, expectation. So I have to prepare him in such a way
हमारी गद्दी को संभाले
that he will take care of the kingdom.
राजा के पुत्र राजपुत्र फिर वही राजा बनते थे
Before this was the tradition, like the son of a king would be the king and the son would be the king again.
देखना आप पर बादशाह से लेकर के आप
You can see in the government of the Muslims, for example, Agrabah Batsa and his son, like all these emperor of Muslims, like this, the son of the king then becomes king and like this. So Gurudev gives the example.
उद्देश्य है अर्थ के साथ
So like this servant,
संबंध है राजा और
like this servant, he works for the king, but his goal is the money, and they have some relationship of being the king and the servant.
दास के साथ और मेरा बेटा जो आज जो खा पी रहे
But my son that is now only drinking and sleeping and eating, drinking,
राजा राजा के साथ
the relationship that he has
मेरे पुत्र के साथ
is like being the son of the
मैं
king.
पिता हूँ और मेरे ये मेरा
I am the father and he's my son. This is the relationship, Gurudev said.
देखो इसमें गुरुदेव ने ठीक उसी प्रकार गुरुदेव ने
So Gurudev gave this example and said,
जिसको मैं दीक्षा हरिनाम दिया
so I gave Diksha Harinam to him. Maybe he's not following properly,
किंतु ये दायित्व मेरा ही
but I am the responsible for him.
राजा जैसे अपने पुत्र की
Just like the king,
राजसिंहासन देने के लिए समस्त दायित्व राजा ही
when he gives the throne like to his son, he also gives all the responsibilities. And before that, also the king takes care of how the kid will study, how the his son will learn everything,
तैयार हो जाएंगे
politics. And then when the son is ready, then the king
राज अभिषेक तिलक
makes his son king, like gives all this ceremony of making him the king. But first the king will prepare his son. So Gurudev said, I gave
और मैं
Diksha Harinam, means
देखो बोले कितनी सुंदर कदम घबराए मैंने दीक्षा दिया हरिनाम दिया मतलब क्या है ये मेरा पुत्र
like I gave Diksha Harinam, he's mine. So I took responsibilities for him.
कितनी सुंदर कदम
You see how beautiful Gurudev was when he said he was crying. Gurudev.
कभी तक सुना ही नहीं है गुरुदेव जब इस कथा को सुना
When Gurudev said this, the devotee started crying.
सद्गुरु तो ही करते हैं
The bona fide Guru, this is what he does. What?
शिष्य के उसी का तैयार करते हैं
He prepares the disciple like this. How?
गुरु के तात्पर्य होता है गुरु जिस भाव से
Because with the same mood that the Guru is serving his Ishtadeva, he is preparing the disciple that the disciple may also do this also. Serve the Ishtadeva with the same mood. This is the goal of the Sadguru. Understand? So Gurudev told this katha, these stories many times. So in the same way Krishna Das,
देखो थोड़ी छोड़ कर देवे गए कहाँ
he left his body and went where? We can,
विज्ञान को बहुत कोई खोज लगा
the scientists, they are always searching about this, like where did the soul go?
बाथरूम पे गए कि नहीं गए
They are searching also.
दूसरी बात है लोगों के दिखाते हैं ये पर हो गया वो हो गया
Okay, wait.
उसकी भी खोजना पड़ेगी नहीं पड़ेगी है विज्ञान को बहुत कोई खोज लगा
Like the scientists, they do so much research. Like they research also about Mars, the moon. Like they want to go to these other planets.
रिसर्च करते रहते हैं कहाँ मंगल ग्रह चंद्र ग्रह बाथरूम पे गए कि नहीं गए
I don't know if they really have gone there or not, to Mars and the moon, or maybe just showing the people to the people or anyway. But
किंतु देखो
you see
एक
that
वैष्णव जब शरीर छोड़ कर के जाते हैं
when a Vaishnava gives up his body, where does he go to? We can realize where is that Vaishnava going to?
अपने भजन के
Depending on his bhajan.
लगे भजन करते करते आपको पता लगेगा देखो एक वैष्णव जब शरीर छोड़ कर के जाते हैं कहाँ गए
So-
अभी हमें पता लगना
So
लगाना पड़ेगी नहीं कैसे लगो
how can we know?
अपने भजन के
By the bhajan of the Vaishnava, you can see where he's gone to after the death.
भजन करते करते आपको पता लगेगा वो वैष्णव कहाँ गए
When you do bhajan slowly, then you'll be able to realize where are the other Vaishnavas going after they like disappear.
लोग अधिक समय में इंतजार नहीं चाहता
I don't want to take long time to because Ramchandra Prabhu will also speak Harikatha.
कहाँ भी रहे
So wherever Krishna Das Prabhu, wherever he is,
बात जरूर कर रहे हैं
certainly he's serving Gurudev.
इसमें किसी प्रकार समझा नहीं है
So there's no doubt. So there are two services of Gurudev, one in Vrindavan and another in Navadvip.
तो गुरुदेव थोड़ी अकेला जाते
Gurudev doesn't go alone. Do you think Gurudev goes alone? No, he goes with his parikars, with his associates.
अकेले
Just like Mahaprabhu, oh, Krishna, when he comes from transcendental world, Krishna doesn't come alone, he brings all his associates also.
उसी प्रकार गुरुपाद पद्म भी
So in the same way, Gurupada Padma also.
सेवक के लेकर के आते हैं और उनके सेवा आदि देते हैं और फिर समय के अनुसार अपने सेवक के भी नित्य धाम में सहवर्ती है। उसी प्रकार गुरुपाद पद्म भी नित्य
So Gurupada Padma, he brings with his eternal servants
सेवा आदि देते हैं और फिर
and gives service to them here also, and then
सेवक के भी
in the time,
नित्य धाम में बुला लेते हैं।
accordingly, he called his eternal servants to Nitya Dham again. I have this faith that certainly
गुरुदेव की सेवा आदि कर रहे हैं,
he is serving Gurudev in the Mahaprabhu's Dham.
आदि सेवा आदि जरूर कर रहे हैं।
Certainly,
इसी ब्रह्मांड में चल रही है
because these they are going on in any universe.
सही लीला करे गौर राय कोनो कोनो भगवान देखी पानी है चैतन्य महाप्रभु की लीला
This Lila of Mahaprabhu and Braj Lila of Krishna, they are happening in until now in any universe.
उसी प्रकार गुरुपाद
So in the same way, Gurupada Padma,
महाप्रभु की लीला में वहीं पर नाम संकीर्तन आदि कर
he is doing Nama Sankirtan, the Lilas of Mahaprabhu.
चाहिए किसको चाहिए कितना चाहिए कि नहीं चाहिए महाप्रभु की लीला में वहीं पर नाम संकीर्तन आदि कर ये नाम संकीर्तन आदि चाहिए किसको चाहिए कितना चाहिए
Because for the preaching Nama Sankirtan, it's necessary Kirtaniyas, isn't it?
नहीं चाहिए तो ऐसे सुंदर सुरेली कंठ कितना कहाँ मिलेगा
So where to find someone who sings so well, so nicely, like in a beautiful way and everything?
इसलिए गुरुदेव
That's why Gurudev
ने बुला लिया
called him for this reason.
देखो अभी महाप्रभु के धाम में मैं इस ब्रह्मांड में हूँ
So now I am in the another universe, in the pastimes of Mahaprabhu, like Gurudev. So
मेरे पास आ जाओ
come to me
मेरे सहायता करो
and help me in this other universe with the kirtan, like Mahaprabhu, like Maharaj told
एग्जाम के समय
about when Haridas Thakur left. Mahaprabhu was crying. Mahaprabhu told
चले जाओ
Haridas, how can I preach without you?
तो उसी प्रकार की गुरु वैष्णव
So in the same way,
नित्य धाम से अपने परिकर के लेकर के आते हैं
Guru Vaishnavas,
चले जाते हैं
they,
सेवा आदि करते हैं और धाम से
so in the same way,
तुम यदि चले जाओ मैं कैसे बचाऊं तो उसी प्रकार की गुरु वैष्णव नित्य धाम से अपने परिकर के लेकर के आते हैं अपने परिकर के लेकर चले जाते हैं
Guru Vaishnavas, they come from Nityadam with their associates, and when they go also they take their associates back with them,
सेवा आदि करते हैं
and they, for them to continue serving them like this.
कौन किस प्रकार भजन आदि कर रहे हैं
Who is doing bhajan in which form?
कौन जानते हैं
Who can stay? Who knows?
करके मैं अपने
So,
कृष्णदास
I-
के चरण कमल में पुष्पांजलि प्रदान करता
So like this, I give my Pushpanjali to my older, like more senior God brother Krishna Das Prabhuji, to his Lord's feet, to his feet.